Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. Today we're going to make a spread in the album that we're currently working on. So this is what we did in the last video. Well, this is what we did in the last video. I showed you how to make those little booklets. But this was the page setup that we did last, and then I was going to do this page setup. I've already started to do, so this would be the inside. So the elastic will be here, right? But if we don't add anything else into the elastic, I kind of wanted it to be kind of like one whole spread, if that makes sense. So this project that we're working on is the Simply Magical portrait version, and we are using the Miel paper collection by Prima and Frank Garcia. I have a link. I have links to the playlist that I make specifically for this project. I will link it up here, and I have a link to my special Amazon list, and all the things I use the best I can I have linked down in the description box below for your convenience. Okay, so today my husband is home. He is working outside, but you could hear things. I don't know, you could hear you could hear him coming in and out. You could hear his phone. You could hear he's trying to repair our privacy fence at the moment, so you could hear maybe construction type stuff. I don't know, we'll see. But I've prepped as much as I could ahead of time so that I could record fast so he doesn't interrupt, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this page is going in the elastic, right? So it slides up under here like this. I don't know why I've got this here. I don't know what that's doing there. It slides up under there, and we can put more inside this elastic, but for now I'm just going to continue like this is one page setup, one layout, and go from there. Okay, so we've got our little split pocket. We've got a little small pocket here with inserts. We got a little slot tuck here. We've got our cute little key butterfly embellishment, and our booklets. All of this is in the playlist, how to do all of this, and then we're going to start on here. So I've obviously already started. So what I've already printed off is, and prepped, page 12. This is page 12 in the portrait version. This is my workbook. This is not how your templates will print off. This is the guide. This is what I use to make my workbook, the guide set. So when you print your template off, I printed the plain. See, there's no words on there. So you get a plain set, you get a guide set, and then you get a set with the background design on it. So I'm using the floral background design in this project. So I printed 2 of page P12, the plain design. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this. The plain template. Printed 2 of them. And so I've already got one cut out and installed. So I'm going to do another one on this page, right? So I cut these out like this. So here's my scraps. We're not going to use these in this video. At least not, I don't think we're going to use them. That's not my plan to use these. So I'm going to set both of these scraps and the leftover pieces, I'm going to set them aside for now. And what I did was I scored the 3 lines. I put tape on all 3 tabs, and then I actually cut these to where they don't overlap. And I inked this edge right here. Okay, so I've already installed this one, but I think what I want to do, well, no, I'm going to go ahead and do it. This one I actually scored a little too short, so there's like a gap, but it's not going to matter. But this one I think fits perfect. Yeah, it sure does. It might even be a little too big, but it'll be okay. So what I'm going to do is, also if this video gets really long, I'll have timestamps down below, but hopefully it won't. I'm just going to take that bottom tape backing off, and I'm going to attach it to the bottom of this page without going over that score, just like that. And then I'm going to burnish this down, and then I'm going to take a piece of tape, oops, and I'm going to cover that so that the inserts don't get, oops, I didn't get a big enough piece, so that the inserts don't get stuck when you're putting them in and out. Because I'm not going to mat all the way down. I'm going to use one mat. I'm going to split it in half and use it for both pages, okay? Because you're not going to see, obviously, all the way down. So now I'm going to take the backing off of these two side tabs. Just like that. And I'm going to burnish. Okay. So I've got that. And I've already printed off the mat for the main base page. That's not the page. This is, no, that's not the page. This is the page. Jeez. I have to laugh sometimes. The page that we need is the page P25, which is the mat for the main base page, P7. So I just printed this. I printed the floral background design. And I just printed this onto regular, like, copy paper. So I'm going to cut it out, and we're going to split it in half, and we're just going to use half of it here and half of it here. That way it takes away some of the thickness, because I did print it on cardstock, and I was worried that it would add too much thickness, because I want to add a couple inserts in here. So I just decided to print it onto regular copy paper, and then we'll cut it in half. I think. I don't want to have to measure, so not that it's that important. So you're not going to see it anyway. At least I don't think. I didn't think to check. So I am going to have to ink. So the idea here is to stick this in here like that. Right? So that way we take away all that extra thickness and weight and bulk. So I'm going to ink these edges up really quick. So this is just 20-pound copy weight paper. Nothing exciting. I think this is actually recycled copy paper, copy weight paper. Just going to make sure I've got them right side up. There we go. So I think I'm going to use liquid glue so that I have some wiggle room. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac by Beacon. If all you have is art glitter glue, I know y'all make fun of me when I say that. Fabri-Tac by Beacon. I know y'all do. It's okay. I don't know why I say it like that. I guess I was asked so many times early on who makes that glue that I just started saying it like every time. Because I've been using this glue for pretty much the whole time I've been on YouTube, which, wow, I don't even know how long that's been now. Come on. So I'm just going to slide it in here. With the copy weight paper, it's a little harder to get in there. All right, and I'm going to do this one. So basically we're doing the same thing on each side. That's what we're doing. But it could eventually get covered, or there could eventually be another page in here, and that's okay. This one is a little tighter. It's because I scored it wrong. Okay. So then I've got the mat, which is page P30. I'm going to trace it, which I've already done, but I'm going to show you. I've already done one and cut one out. Sorry about my allergies again. I was out in the garden a little while ago and we've got mint growing, and I try to keep it like cut back so it doesn't get real leggy, because I like the mint. I like the mint being in the garden. Anyway, so then I think I probably scratched my face or something. So what I did was I took this page, which has these on the back. So we cut one of these pages out for tags, right? But on the back is this pretty pink. So what I did was I laid the traceable template down, traced one out, and then I traced another one out. So it doesn't matter. There's really not a pattern that's going to flow. It's just going to be the same. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'll put this in my scrap drawer. But I need to cut this one out, and I'm just going to use my scissors. Alright. And I'm going to ink it up. So they're going to go like that. So cute. I actually I'm gonna attach them down. Again, I'm just gonna use my Fabri-Tac. I've already got it out. Might as well. Okay, so I have a couple ideas for inserts, but I think I'm going to do that in the next video. Yeah, I have a couple ideas, but we are gonna fancy up these pockets here. So here's my idea. I'm going to grab the butterflies, and this set of butterflies, we're going to use these two. I've already inked this one's already prepped and ready to go. These were, what are these? These are, oh, I think they're Tanya's handmade butterflies. They're in the playlist, the video playlist, and they're linked down below in the description box if you want to check them out. But the size of these, so I thought we could put them right here, and then we can have some inserts that like go up. So I've got those two. And I'm going to ink this up really quick. So what I'm going to do is on the back of them, I'm going to have a paper clip. That way, this will be attached down, and that way we can slide things under there, but it won't fall out. It will be up under there. It will be under the paper clip. So let me show you how I did that. I took just one of these tiny little Tim Holtz paper clips and a piece of tape, it looks like. Just a piece of tape, not a huge piece of tape. Let me make sure this is going to fit on here. It does. So what I did was I took and I ran the piece of tape underneath. Well, I can keep it. Like, it's so tiny, it's hard to get up under there. I had it for one brief moment. There we go. So I'm just going to run it up under here like this. So the sticky part is facing down towards my hand. So the little part of the paper clip is on the other side. So it's on the sticky side. The big part of the paper clip is on the non-sticky side. So then I'm going to stick this on here, hopefully where it's kind of hidden a little bit, so it's right in the middle of the butterfly. We'll see how good I did. I'm going to burnish that down every place that I can. Okay, So you'll see that the tape is kind of over this tail here, so I'm just going to flip it over and I'm going to cut a little bit of sticky tape away that's showing on, it's not his tail, it's his body, right? The butterfly body. Just like that. And so now things will be able to go up under there and get underneath that paper clip. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the middle part of the butterflies, the center part, and I'm going to put it right at this point here. And I think I'm going to cover the point up and I'm going to attach it down just up here. So I think I'm going to flip it this way and mark on the butterfly where not to let the glue go past. So it's going to have to be under here. So I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to put this on here. So basically you're not going to see this little angle here. That's basically what's happening. I might take this one up just a little further because it's kind of a shorty. You know, it's a different wingspan, I guess. Okay. Mark it like that. Yeah. That'll work. Alright, so I'm going to take some Fabri-Tac and I'm going to come down over here, I think. Just a little bit. You don't want to go past the paper clip because things are going to be tucked up under there. So then I'm going to carefully come up here, add this down, and hopefully, no, I did good. The glue is not on the part that's exposed to the pocket area. Okay. That looks so cute. I'm going to do the same thing here. Make sure the glue's not, yep, okay. Good job. Right, doesn't that look cute? I think it's adorable. Okay, so I've got some inserts planned. Let's get that going while this dries. First thing, well, I've got I got three things actually planned, some inserts that are going to go up under here. First one, I like the idea of, this was an 8x8 page, and I cut some things away. I don't need that paper clip. I don't know which order these were in, but I feel like it was like this, or something like that. So this is from the 8x8 paper pad. So I cut it in half, and then I used the paper trimmer. So then I used the deckled edge paper trimmer, and I separated these two away from this one, right? So then I inked it up. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. I inked it up. I actually inked it up on, no, just the one side. And then I backed it on some coffee stained paper, because the back side, you know, I don't know what to do with the back side, but I thought this would be a cute little insert underneath here, right? So that's underneath the paper clip. So I'm going to do the same here, except I did leave a little bit of a border, like a coffee stained paper border. If you don't like making your own coffee stain paper, I've got a link down below to Etsy sellers that will do it for you. You just have to order however many sheets you want. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm just going to trim it out. It's like it's a 1/16 of an inch or something. A 16th, yeah, 1/16 of an inch away is accurate. But I thought these are cute little journaling cards, and it's almost like it's a collaged journaling card already. I just thought it was cute. I feel like this side might be a little. I thought it was a cute idea. Got that, and then I'm going to ink it up. And this one can go on, it doesn't matter, they can, whichever side, you know, you can pick whichever one you want to go where. So there's one, and then here, this one is from the 12 by 12 paper pad, and it's got the ledger on the back. So I liked some of these journaling cards. I don't remember what order they were in, but they were, here we go. It was something like this, I think. So I'm going to keep these actually. This one had like a little sentiment on the bottom here, but I wanted to shorten it up a little bit, so I just cut it off. So I'm going to put this, actually I'm going to put it in my corrected companion because it's like a little sentiment. And I'm going to keep this. I don't know why, I feel like I might use that. That's a little weird. So I'm going to use this one. I liked it because it was thinner, right? And I inked it up. I didn't ink it up on both sides. And then I'm not going to use this one. I'm not going to use that one, although that's cute. I guess this would be a good place to use it if I was going to. I could cut this off because that'll make it. Yep, actually. Well, yeah, I'll cut it off and then I'll tear it. Okay. I'm just going to tear just a little bit off. Right? Yeah. So let's move these out of the way. And ink this up. See, this is a great little journaling spot. You guys know I love vintage ledgers. So there's another one. Could have this like underneath. Kind of like that. And then one more. Got one more. And that is, so I've got one more. Sorry, my camera cut off. And that was from the Photomats 2 Essentials. So these are kind of like Polaroid kind of photo mats, and I wanted to use the smaller ones. This is a 2x2 square, I believe, that you can put in there. Yeah, 2x2 squares, and these are inked up. So, and I'm using the one that's kind of like the vintage, scripty vintage background. So I thought this was just the perfect little addition in there. See, I like to do things in threes. So I thought that was super, super cute. And I like the idea that they're all three removable, right? So you can use both sides of each one of these tags or inserts. So I don't know, I'm wondering if we need to add any bling. I don't know. Right now I'm just going to leave it as it is. And I do have some ideas. Oops, did my glue seep out over here? I do have some ideas for the inserts to go inside of here. Oh, I did get a little seepage. That's okay. just scrape that off with a flat something or another. There we go. Nothing here. Okay. Okay, you guys, I think that's all we're going to do in this video. I think that this turned out super cute, and then we'll come back and I'll have some options for inserts for in here. So be sure to let me know what you think, you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the whole vibe of this album, and if you're enjoying the butterflies. They're so pretty. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And make sure you're a subscriber to my channel so you don't miss out. And turn on that bell notification so that you're notified when I do upload the next video. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.